A lifting belt is an important lifting accessory for any gym goer to help elevate their lifts. These belts add extra support to the lower back and strengthen the abdominal core to aid the body during heavy gym sessions. Today, I'm going to talk about the 3 most common lifting belts, some of their advantages and disadvantages for each one of them. So this is going to be an example of a prong lifting belt. Prong lifting belts are going to have this buckle-like feature, and it's going to go ahead, wrap around the back, and then it's just going to slide into place, and then you go ahead and lock it tight into whatever's convenient for you. This particular one gets a little bit longer width-wise around your back for a little extra back support, as well as a little bit of a cushion. Advantages to using these are going to be the ease of putting on and taking off, as well as the fact that it's easily adjustable. Disadvantages are that while this is easy, it's still a little awkward, especially when it's very snug and tight for a heavy lift. Loosening it is sometimes a little bit uncomfortable and tricky. As well, it does have this piece of metal that can occasionally get caught on the torso, so sometimes that is a little bit cause of some discomfort. However, this is one of the most popular lifting belt styles. So this is going to be an example of a Velcro lifting belt. Very convenient, usually also the most affordable lifting belt style. It's just going to have a long piece of Velcro and a little buckle right here. To apply, you're just going to go ahead and wrap it around your waist, and then you're just going to go ahead, put this side through the loop it back around, adjust to whatever's snug for you, and then tighten it. Some of the advantages to using this are it's going to be usually far more flexible than the other 2 lifting belt styles. If you are doing heavier lifts, sometimes having a little bit more support is more advantageous. That being said, a very popular option, very good for beginners, and very easy to apply, manipulate, and move around. This is going to be an example of a lever lifting belt. Just like the prong buckle lifting belt, this is going to be made of leather. You can get it at different thicknesses. I believe that this is the softer of the 2 kinds that Gym Reapers carries, one that's 10 millimeters and then the other one's that's 13. For here, you can go ahead and unscrew to your convenience. The advantages to using a belt like this, there's a lot of support. You can also get them that have a little more of a back girth to them. Go ahead and see the prong lifting belt to see an example of what that belt looks like. To apply, you're first going to want to screw the buckle to where you're going to want to put it in relation to these holes. Then you're just going to go ahead, wrap it here. You're going to take these 2 prongs, stick them through the hole, and now you've gone ahead and secured it. To release, just go ahead and pop it off, and there you go. Advantages to using this are it's going to be incredibly convenient for you to tighten, and it's also going to be consistent every time. When you use a prong lifting belt or a Velcro one, there's always a chance that you're adjusting at a different width size, but this one always guarantees, because you're screwing it into place, that it's going to be the same. It's also incredibly convenient to put on and take off. As you saw, it was just a reaction flip and then just clip into place. Lever lifting belts are also an incredibly advantageous tool to have for your heavier lifts, such as a squat or deadlift. With all the different lifting belts that are out there, take your time in selecting the one that works best for you and your lifts. Never forget that even though lifting belts add an important tool to your lifts, they can never replace good form and posture. Take your time, do the exercises correctly, and always make sure that you're using proper technique to avoid injury.